You think a reason someone would fondle a 1-year-old is curiosity?
I think that's usually what people think.
So someone who would want to touch a 1-year-old's vagina, does that for curiosity?
Well, that would be one motivation.
What would they be curious about? What would an adult be curious about a 1-year? I don't get it.
That's why it's deviant.
Yeah, but you think it wouldn't hurt them?
When I was 3 and 4, I used to love my maternal grandfather. I called him Daddy Bob. He wore cowboy boots, and I would put little objects in his boots so when he put them on, there'd be something in them. And he just thought I had a really good sense of humor. My mother and him would go into the bedroom. My dad would be at work. They would set me down at the dining table and give me chocolate chip cookie dough. And that was my distraction so that my mother and her father could have sex. I remember hearing them in there. I remember that it happened enough times that it didn't seem unusual for it to happen. And then they brought me in. My Daddy Bub had said that he would never do anything that would hurt. And of course, for a young girl, it hurt. It hurt. And I remember how betrayed I felt by Daddy Bub. But the other thing I remember about it is that not only was my mother not protective, she was so jealous of me. And afterwards, she beat me. And she said, I'm his only little girl. I'm his only precious little girl. And she kept saying that to me when she beat me. And my mom was always like that with her father. I mean,
stroking the vagina of a 2-year-old child, an unrelated male stroking a child for curiosity, for any other reason.
For sexual reasons, and having an orgasm when the child's there would not affect the child.
That child wouldn't remember that. For example, if a 2-year-old child saw their parents murdered, they wouldn't remember that. That would be a terrible thing to observe for a 2-year-old child, but they wouldn't remember it, and therefore wouldn't be affected by it.